especially these ones that's in everybody's circle. These ones. Boom, 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 boom. Pay attention.
XRP, in theory, like you should be able to send it here and there instantaneously for free. So the fact that it needs an ETF.
So will Bitcoin be a solution? The simple answer is,
let's say they got 10%. That would be a market cap of 550 trillion, which in the end gives you a price of $9,438.
We have a source that is a high-level banker who tells us that the market cap of XRP is secretly already in excess of.
They try to shake me out, but I was born ready. Dropping down the price, then I be getting plenty. They want all your bags and they want all them empty.
What's up, good glitches? Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock news. Shout out to the latest sub. Welcome to the weekend manipulation. Egg Crypto says, sell and buy the wicks. This market maker's manipulation just in over 250 million worth of crypto longs positions liquidated in the past 30 minutes. Digital asset investor, this guy knows but doesn't want to offend the Bitcoiners.
the question I have is not a criticism. And I think it's a question that even serious Bitcoiners have to consider, and gold investors have to consider too. With Bitcoin in particular, because it is a much safer, less censorable technology. And it doesn't, we got to get into the origins of it or what that means, or Ripple and XRP highways and all these other debates, and Glenn Lilly and Jeff Mann and BTC, is it Langley or Satoshi? Get past all that. Is it a store of value? Will it work in a system where the dollar doesn't disappear or become eradicated? It becomes less and less relevant, less and less safe, and less private. So will Bitcoin be a solution? The simple answer is, and will it be a part of this new world order, disorder, whatever reset to come? Without saying the Bitcoin camp, it depends on your perspective. I can say I see central banks stacking physical gold more than Bitcoin. I can argue that gold has an historical larger role as a store of value than Bitcoin. But certainly Bitcoin in a cold wallet is a heck of a lot easier to transfer. It's cross-border, it's safer, it's more private, etc. So I don't want to say that, well, that when gold rips, Bitcoin disappears and it's going to go to zero.
XRP is the real store of value in the internet of value. Angry Crypto Show, Cardano founder joined a roundtable with the Federal Reserve. Chainlink co-founders, Solana co-founder, Ripple, Big Brag Garland House. It was good to see some old friends, new friends, and make some deals. Federal Reserve roundtable.
Did a roundtable with the Federal Reserve. It blew my mind, because in 2011, I was one of those audit the Fed guys running around saying, we need an audit. Now I'm sitting at a roundtable with Nikki and Governor Waller. And it was a great roundtable. Sergey Nazarov was there, Anatoly from Solana. We got Ilya from Near and Brad from XRP. Some nice people, man. And it was good to see some old friends, some new friends, and make some deals here and there.
Meanwhile, Flare Networks, XRP is how XRP plugs into DeFi, staking and yield. Earn staking and yield on your XRP holdings.
You love XRP. You believe in XRP. You've been holding it since 2017. What if you could earn yield and still diamond hand it? With Flare, you can transform those coins into F assets. Wow. Smart contract ready versions you can actually use in DeFi. That means earning yield, providing liquidity, or staking for rewards. No middlemen, no centralized bridges, no giving up control. Here's how it works. Pick an agent, lock up some collateral, and send XRP to the agent's address on XRPL. The minting process only takes a few minutes. The F-Asset system verifies everything and gives you shiny new FXRP, ready to plug into every DeFi protocol on the Flywheel and yield-generating chain. Want your original XRP back? No problem. Redeem anytime. Simple, secure, and trustless. Behind the scenes, a decentralized network of agents, liquidators, and challengers keeps the system running. Always over-collateralized, always on guard. Flare isn't just bridging XRP, it's building the entire financial stack around it. Learn more about what you can do with your FXRP in our next video.
Never sell your XRP, just earn yield off your XRP. We got a must watch, pay attention to what's happening. XRP.
Everything you see in this purple circle, Grayscale holds in a trust. Look at the name of the assets. Somebody say, oh my gosh. World Liberty Finance, your sitting president. Everything you see in this circle right here, he owns. Ondo, Tron, right? BTC, Aave, ETH, Link, Chainlink, and all. Somebody say, oh my gosh. Made in USA. He already, listen, he ran his campaign, Make America Great Again. Made in USA cryptos. Everything you see in the red circle are going to be cryptos that he is going to support. I promise you. Look at the coins that's in that circle, especially these ones that's in everybody's circle. These ones. Boom, 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 boom. Pay attention. I'm trying to show you something here. Then you got the Coinbase 50 index. Coinbase is a publicly traded company. Okay. Look at the things that's in the Coinbase index.
X marks the spot. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why. They want you out. Vet, meanwhile, Maxis being Maxis, XRP is illiquid and difficult to move as cattle in the 1800s. He has no clue about XRP and the XRP ledger, yet speaks so confidently about it. XRP settles within 3 to 5 seconds for fractions of a penny.
ETFs are for like when you need to invest in cattle and you can't like move the cattle to the New York Stock Exchange. So you have to have an ETF that it's like, don't worry, those cattle are there. But XRP in theory, like you should be able to send it here and there instantaneously for free. So the fact that it needs an ETF tells you that it is as illiquid and difficult to move as cattle in the 1800s. And so
what is the purpose of an XRP ETF? Access and convenience, a way to invest in XRP via traditional brokerage platforms. Regulatory confidence, structured under regulated frameworks, appealing to cautious investors. Institutional on-ramp opens the door for large players unable to hold crypto directly. Market benefit for XRP could enhance liquidity, price stability, and adoption. Regulatory strategy. Future ETFs may pave the regulatory path towards spot ETF approval. Meanwhile, odds of XRP ETF approval now surging to 98%. Biggest moment in XRP history. Meanwhile, the maxis will be left behind. XRP is silently taking over the world. The truth about the market cap. Listen closely. This video will be deleted. XRP's hidden price.
Let's look at the market cap of Bitcoin today. The market cap, according to the internet, of Bitcoin is $2.2 trillion. $2.2 trillion. Now look at the market cap of XRP, said to be $161 billion. So $161 billion is a lot less than $2.2 trillion. We have a source. It is a high-level banker who tells us that the market cap of XRP is secretly already in excess of $6 trillion, that there is way more money in XRP off the book, that they do it off the books, that the banking system is accumulating XRP and they're doing it not through the exchanges so it doesn't show up on the market cap, and that XRP already has a bigger market cap. Now, we have someone else in the banking industry who tells us there are non-disclosure agreements in effect where bankers are not able to talk about the fact that XRP is being rolled out to run the banking system. We know someone who has a friend who works in a bank, and that friend knew our person was into cryptos and came over and said to them, what exactly, you know about cryptos, what exactly is XRP? And our person said, well, XRP is a cryptocurrency. Why do you ask? And the person said, well, because we're already using that at the bank. Like, it's coming online, but I don't know what it is, but I know that's what they're using now to do wire transfers. Like, okay, those are a few data points. It's our understanding that it's a done deal that XRP is going to run the banking system.
XRP at a $6 trillion market cap with the current circulating supply results in $100 XRP. Also, if XRP were to take over and become the #1 asset and take over NVIDIA, 24.13x, $73 XRP. And how does XRP reach those numbers? The truth, the hidden market cap, Fed, Swift, DTCC, Visa, MasterCard, SBI, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citi, American Express, Hidden Road, derivatives, real world, asset tokenization, gold, silver, oil, trade finance. White hats are in control.
Let's do some crazy XRP projections. Let's go. All Japanese banks using XRP, 25 trillion. The Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, 3 quadrillion. Swift, 1.5 quadrillion. The top 10 U.S. banks, 12.5 trillion. Tokenization, 2 trillion. MasterCard, 9 trillion. Visa, 16 trillion. Derivatives market, 1 quadrillion. American Express, 1 trillion. And the new deal with Hidden Road, 3 trillion. Now you add all this up, and the total is 5 quadrillion, $530 trillion, possibly running on the XRP ledger. So let's lowball it and say that XRP only got 1% of the 5.5 quadrillion volume. That would give it a market cap of 55 trillion. And price equals market cap divided by circulating supply. So that would be 55 trillion divided by 58 billion. Circulating supply gives you a price of $943. That's at 1%. Let's say they got 10%. That would be a market cap of 550 trillion, which in the end gives you a price of $9,438.
$100 is just a pit stop. 1,000 up next. 100,000, million, XRP, David Schwartz. It can't be dirt cheap. Meanwhile, Jim Thorne says crypto is going to have a massive catch-up trade in Q1 2026. Liquidity is coming.
There's going to be liquidity, and people realize that, you know, the market is going to go higher and there's risk assets. And then, Charles, and I think you've been talking about this for a period of time, is Wall Street sold the bottom. Wall Street is underexposed. And so like in 09 or 03, we're going to have a massive catch-up trade between now and the first quarter of 2026. And so, yes, AI is great, but at the same point in time, small cap, retail, home builders, everything is going to have a massive catch-up trade. And so what I would be suggesting your listeners to do, or your viewers to do, is expect the breadth in the market to increase over the next 4 to 6 months.
Much, much higher. Credible bull in hindsight, it'll be obvious. XRP versus BTC. Dark Defender, whichever path you use, whether Elliott wave, cut pattern, or historical pattern, it doesn't matter. All roads lead to Rome. XRP completed the cup and it's handled. Next leg up is ready. Enjoy your Sunday. Crypto Nobbler. Next week, altcoins enter the acceleration phase. It's the same pattern every time, and all season is confirmed for 2025. Next move. Loading. Also, Bitcoin seasonality. September is historically the worst month. October and November usually bring the rebound. Taking a look at XRP here. XRP sees more green days than red in September. September 2013 was green. 2014 red. 2016 green. 2017 green. 2018 green. 19 red. 20 red. 21 red. 22, 23, 24 green. September. Loading. Taking a look at the market cap dominance by category. BTC down to 66.8. ETH on the rise. Is XRP up next. XRP crypto BTC dominance at 57%, breaking through. Once we breach the 57% dominance level, the floodgates will open wide. This could lead to an exciting alt season. Taking a look at the BTC dominance here as it's beginning to fall off a cliff. If we go back to the previous times XRP hit new all-time highs, it was here, the first one, January 2018, as BTC dominance hit a low, XRP hit a high. We had another spike here as the dominance fell around May, April of 2021. XRP hit a high. Here we are in this cycle, the November, December pump as BTC dominance fell, XRP pump. And here we are now as the BTC dominance begins to fall once again. Get ready for XRP to rise. Here's XRP versus BTC dominance. Next move. Loading. The longer they take, the higher we keep climbing on that XRP. Rich list as the top 10% holders begin to drop off, now only 2,400. XRP. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open? And XRP's true price is finally revealed. We'll catch you up here on the mothership. BYOB. Bring your own bags. Be your own bank. Be your own boss. Don't forget to drop an elbow from the top ropes on that likey button. We'll see you at the tippy top. Later, glitches.
Later, glitches.
Welcome to the party. It's the moon party. a moon party. Hey, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. It's a moon party. It's a moon party. Welcome to the party. We don't play around here. Moon suit on or you get sprayed.